Lads, lasses, people with glasses, and of course, all of those in between. My name, in case you didn't already know, is Howlslash, and today I want to do a little bit of a rant video. While at work, I was listening to the radio, and it's getting us wondering, why do people keep wanting to attack video games? Basically, some wise people have decided that video game producers are abusing, I'm not sure if abusing is the right word, taking advantage of children. How, you may ask? By causing children to spend money. Okay, so it's a given that most people spend money on video games. That's kind of taken for granted. I know that's kind of a given. But what these people are getting at is the first example: a child of 7, a little girl, spent £70 on an iPhone app game. One of these free games where you can go on and you can pay to win, effectively. You put so much money in, and you might pay a small amount of money, and in return you get so many points, which you can then use to level up, or you can use to spend in game, whatever it is. That was the first example. It's just this little girl spent £70 before her parents caught her. Found out what she was doing and realised and stopped her. However, the next case was a little, it didn't even say whether it was a boy or a girl, but this child, 5 years old, spent £1,700 on a free downloadable game. They didn't say whether that was an iPhone game, a Galaxy game, an Android game, whatever you want to call it. They didn't say what format it was on, but this was apparently a downloadable game, a free to download game, but yet, one of these pay to win sort of things where you've got to spend money to win. Well, I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. And the real question should not be, are these games taking advantage of children? The real question should be, where the fuck were the parents? Who lets a 5-year-old child spend £1,700 on a game? Not even spending money on the game. Who gives a 5-year-old child the capacity to spend £1,700? It just doesn't make any sense. When I was a kid, if my mother gave me that, if my mum had gave me the capacity to spend that much money, I probably would have spent that much money, because I was a stupid little kid. At 5 years old, I didn't know how much that much money was worth. Now, how does that make any sense? Who gives a 5-year-old child the capacity to spend £1,700 unless you've got that much kind of money that you can throw it away? Just go, oh, he has a little bit more money. He has a little bit more money. It's fucking stupidity. It makes no sense at all to me. Like I said, if I'd been at 5 years old, right, I'll put it in a simpler way. If you give a little kid a big pot of money and send that child into a sweet shop to buy sweets, they don't know how much that is worth. No, at 5 years old, I don't even think I even had my first games console at 5-year-old. I think that the only things that were available around when I was that age were maybe the NES or SNES. That's the Nintendo SNES or whatever, And for a parent to just, I know there is some good things out on like the iPhone and the iPad or the tablets for children to learn, the games that they can play where they can learn from them, like puzzle games and that sort of stuff. But to give a kid and just a game where that they can actually spend real money on and just leave them to it, that's the only way I think that this has happened, is that the child is had the option to buy stuff and that the parents haven't been around. I mean, Christ, I wouldn't even let a 5-year-old touch me phone, let alone sit and play on it unattended. I mean, my bank details can be accessed through me phone. That's just stupidity. It's part of the sign up for when you get iTunes and stuff, so you can download things. You put your details in, and then to just leave a child unattended, £1,700. My car cost barely more than that. It just makes my mind boggle. Yet one last time, who gives a child the capacity to spend £1,700? That's fucking stupidity. That isn't a game. That's not a game producer or a game company taking advantage of a child. That's, if anything, a game company taking advantage of idiotic, stupid parents. You don't leave a child unattended with something that can spend money, because they will spend it. A child at 5-year-old or even 7-year-old has no concept of how much money is worth. To them, it is either some metal coins, metal discs, or some paper with a number on it. That's it. It is not the company's fault. It is the parents' fault. I don't know what this was about. But anyway, look, that's it. That's all I can really say on this, and well, that's it. I'm calling quits on the video there. But in fact, I want to make that my question for the day. A question for this video: who gives that child the capacity to spend £1,700? Stick it in the comments section. Your views. Thanks very much, and I'm out.